Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hey, Dave, it's Mike from West Virginia. I've absolutely hated the Nick Chubb situation. But now there's an article in Sports Illustrated today that says that they expect Cleveland to re-sign him. And I feel like it's just to appease the fans. And what I'm worried about possibly happening, if they do re-sign Nick Chubb, and regardless if he's back to form or not, and I know this sounds pretty petty, but I really expect something out of Jimmy Haslam or Barry to try to make him look washed this year, just so the fans will ease up on their support for Nick Chubb for when they possibly get rid of him the next year. Because right now, there's a lot of major hatred for the front office. So, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it, Dave. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that front office is dysfunctional except for Kevin Stefanski. I like Stefanski. Dave, we'll see you. Have a great day.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Fred, I can't. Andrew Berry's job's on the line, so if Nick Chubb is able to run the football like he can, they're not going to do anything other than hand it to him and try to get him to run run like the Nick Chubb of old. They need to win some games.
Yeah, I mean, I disagree a little bit there because why would you want to make Nick Chubb look bad? He needs 400 yards to pass Leroy Kelly and be the second all-time rushing leader behind only Jim Brown. Um, those He'd be sandwiched between two Hall of Fame backs, and I don't think there's anything but love for Nick Chubb. It's my understanding that there is, NFLPA. There's a con which allows you to bring so older guys don't get cut because of salary. You can actually put them out as free agents and bring them back with qualifying offers, and it doesn't hit you as big on the cap. And I think that he has to hit free agency officially tomorrow, but I would not be surprised if they re-sign him, to a deal. And this time next year or after this year, it'll be totally on the results on the field. I think I'm for one that thinks that Nick Chubb, if anybody can come back, it would be him. Most people, when you talk to about the injury he had, it's usually the second year. We saw him, making some strides. He wasn't the same Nick Chubb that averaged 5.3, but he did have a run of 18, 15, a couple things, and then he got hurt. I think he would have continued to get better. He has really the whole off season. I really think that you can't count on him being the guy he was. But if you go draft one of these top running backs, maybe not the very top one, but a top of the line running back that you could probably get in the third or fourth round, like Travion Henderson or Judkins or any of those type guys, put him with Jerome Ford and Nick Chubb. And if Nick Chubb is anywhere close to what he used to be, you're going to have a really good running back room. But if he doesn't and he really never can come back, okay, he gets one more chance this year. But at the end of the year, you're going to know if he can play anymore or if he can't. So I don't think that they would bring him back to try to make him look bad. It's a performance-based business, and if he's still averaging 3 yards a carry this year, well, that's going to be the end of his career. But hopefully gets closer to the 5.3 than the 3.3 did last year.